Heimdall airspace in 3 minutes. Let's head straight for Draco's Plaza after entering.
Orbital engines and flight engines are both running at optimal levels here. We're ready for combat anytime.
I don't doubt the enemy's mothership will try and attack, but you just leave that to us.
Understood. Enlighten me on one detail before I go, if you will. Why exactly is Elise on the Courageous?
I know you don't approve of my being here, Rean. But please, allow me the privilege of at least watching over you. I won't ask to accompany you like your classmates, I promise.
That goes without saying. I know you can use a sword, but not anywhere near the level.
All right, we get it.
We know you're worried about her, but try and see things from her side.
If I may be frank, we couldn't ask for a better way to keep you in check than having her on board.
For once, we're in agreement.
Damn you guys.
Thank you all for your support.
As if anyone in here could turn down those doe eyes of yours, young lady.
Remember, there are a lot of people here waiting for you to come home safely. So don't you dare do anything too rash.
I concur. You need something to restrain you.
You too, Valimar?
Afraid you're completely outnumbered, Rean.
You're not going to change their minds, so you might as well just give up and accept fate.
Come on, Rean. You should know when to pick your battles at this point in the game.
Fine.
Thank you, Rean. And everyone else, too.
Honestly.
Oddly enough, I think that little exchange helped ease the tension around here.
There's a break in the clouds ahead.
Coming in into Heimdall airspace!
Whoa!
How can something like that exist?
That thing's gotta be like, what, 800 arch tall?
It's called the Infernal Castle. It once appeared during the War of the Lions as well.
And from there, it must have been sealed away by Draco's the Lionheart and the Lance Maiden.
What are they trying to do with it?
Look, there.
Distance is 2,500. It's coming this way. They've activated their gun turrets. They're not even issuing any warnings. All engines, full power. Land the ship in Draco's Plaza. Dodge any attacks coming our way.
Aye, Captain.
12 seconds till we reach max speed.
Main cannons and secondary armaments are ready to fire.
All crew members, prepare for impact and the effects of G-forces.
Magic Knights!
I figured they'd show up.
Looks like Valimar and I will have to...
Leave them to us! The plan was that we would take care of everything here. And we will do so. Please, proceed onward.
Patrick! Celestine!
We'll be counting on you.
Good luck!
Back me up, Vloggins!
Right back at you.
Here we go, Emily! Right!
As a member of the Florald family, I shall not be defeated.
And I will gladly fight at your side, Master Vincent.
Let's go, High Bell!
What kind of second years would we be if we didn't help out our underclassmen?
Let the battle begin!
At this rate, we might not have to actually do anything.
Sounds fine by me. Still, don't you think it's about time you stopped holding back?
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Oh dear, it looks like we may have to fight after all.
What's the world coming to when a guy can't even have a smoke in peace?
Well then, let's not keep them waiting.
Now's our chance. Take care, everyone! May Adios be with you all!
Right!
Courageous! Begin rapid ascent! We need to draw the enemy mothership's attention. Aye, aye, Captain. Way to go, Reen!
What great power.
Wait!
What's that?
Is that some sort of spiritual wall?
Yes, it's a spiritual barrier, and an incredibly powerful one at that.
Damn her!
Whoa!
Looks like it's not going to work. If Valimar can't break through it, there's no way Lammy can.
Ugh. Isn't there anything we can do?
I think there is. Thanks to the Zemurian ore, I should be able to amplify my power and channel it through my sword. Can you do that, Valimar?
It is theoretically possible. Bear in mind, the burden will result in me being immobile for some time.
Sorry to ask, but let's do it! Spirit unification!
Cool. It's just like what Crow did with Ordine.
Now, everyone, let's get inside.
Follow Reen's lead.
Understood.
The castle. But the barriers reappeared over the entrance.
Seriously?
Looks like we're just gonna have to leave everything to them now.
Good luck, everyone. Adios. Please watch over them.
Okay, now this is a final dungeon.
Words seem to have little meaning at this point.
Yeah. All we can do is steel ourselves and get moving.
Crow and the Azure Knight are in here, right?
Yes, and I'm almost certain Vita is too.
Duke Cayenne and the Crown Prince are likely accompanying them as well.
Zeno and Leo are probably waiting in ambush somewhere around here, I guess.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we met one or two Ouroboros enforcers along the way.
How are you holding up, Reem? Not too tired?
I'm fine, thank you.
I foresee several hours of rest being required. By my calculations, I should return to peak condition in time for the battle against the Azure Awakener.
Good to hear. All right, ready to get moving? This place carries its weight in history, with ties to both the Divine Knights and the War of the Lions. But that doesn't matter. Not now, anyway. All that matters is that you're here, and you have everyone back at the Academy behind you. No matter what you face here, never forget that.
Thank you, Instructor.
We won't. Well, with that said, Class 7, our mission is to investigate this strange castle and find a way to return things to normal. Remember, we're also here so we can carve out a future we've chosen for ourselves. And if we want Crow to be a part of that future, it's time we show him just how far we've come by being together. There's no turning back from here. So let's just keep moving forward.
All right.
What is this place?
Feels kind of different from the rest of the castle.
Could that be some sort of magical elevator?
I bet we can use that to go up to the next stratum.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Well, look who finally showed up.
Some people never learn.
My apologies for dropping in like this. Truly, our reunion could not come about on a more spectacular stage.
The only thing spectacular here is your terrible taste.
It is said that she, too, once challenged this legendary castle. There would be no greater honor for me than to be able to demonstrate my strength here.
She?
I assume she's referring to the Steel Maiden, Ouroboros' seventh Anguis.
Although, there are some who speculate her to be Saint Leanne Sandlot herself. But that's impossible!
Come to think of it, weren't we saved by someone similar to Saint Sandlot in Lohengrin Castle?
How can someone who was alive 250 years ago be alive now?
What nonsense.
Possibility did cross my mind, but...
Still, with a name like the Stall River, it's abundantly clear that inspiration was drawn from the Lance Maiden and her Eisenritter if nothing else.
Indeed. She saw my potential and guided me in all her wisdom. Graciously ushered me to new heights few could ever hope to reach. Someone from a mere branch like the Arcade School could never hope to compare.
Interesting. The chance to face an opponent related to my life's goal is a gift I am rarely presented. Duvali, it would be an honor to test my skill against yours. Neither to prove the Arcade School is more than a branch, nor to defend its name. but simply so that together we may both aspire to greater heights.
That's our Laura.
I can't help but feel she's won the duel before the battle's even begun.
I think you've chosen the wrong girl to pick a fight with this time.
Ha ha ha. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Ugh! Stop staring at me like I'm some sort of naughty child! It's all very well to talk big, but it means nothing without strength to back it up.
If I may interject, a spectacular stage is nothing without a spectacular cast. What say you, Class 7, to settling things between us in one last performance? Ha-ha! It's a terrible shame I can't do the same with my worthy rival here and now. But there are certainly worse ways to pass the time than crushing the dreams of those with whom he placed his faith. Well, enough prattle. Shall we begin? You, with the power of an ogre, and you, the famous purple light. Show to me the beautiful emptiness that lies at the very depths of despair.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Don't hold back, because I certainly won't. On my name is the foremost knight of the Stall Ritter. Do believe us, Swift! You shall be defeated!
Ready your sword!
Class 7, let's get this done and keep moving.
All right.
Now, dance beautifully!
It's the end of the line for you.
I'll handle it. 1, 2... and done.
Now.
An opening!
Well, shall we?
What?
I wasn't paying attention.
Bring it on.
I'm counting on you. I'll handle this. This activate. Pip.
I suppose I should thank you.
I'll bring you a fitting end. Now, die beautifully! Farewell!
Witness the fruits of my training! Radiant Lion!
Such
It's impossible.
beauty!
Evil will fall before my blade. We were victorious.
That was some fight.
We won, but just barely. They just didn't want to go down.
The strength of Ouroboros' prime members is not to be underestimated.
Well, you have aptly demonstrated that you can overcome despair. But alas, you may have been a little too unlucky with your opponent.
What are you...
This can't be happening. I couldn't have been defeated. The swordsmanship of the illustrious Steel Maiden could never be surpassed by this rabble. Impossible. Ridiculous. I won't
This is what she is capable of?
So this is why they call her Jubilee the Swift.
She may not have a number among the enforcers, but it's most assuredly not for lack of skill. So long as her lord wills it, she'll fight till she's breathed her last. And with that, the first act was a most impressive performance. But now begins our second act of despair.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, what can we do? They've got the advantage now. There's no way we're getting past them.
We need to find some way to turn this in our favor.
I'm afraid they have to bow out for now, but not to worry. The real stars of Act 2 have arrived.
That sounds like...
Could it be?
Come on, pay attention now.
Oh my!
They're fast!
Your Highness, Toval!
You came to help us?
If I didn't know you, I'd almost think you were there the whole time.
You had to have planned that.
Well, we weren't standing around waiting for the right time to make our grand entrance. I'll give you that much.
Speak for yourself. And if you must know, Class 7, the situation in Western Erebonia has finally turned in our favor. And as soon as it did, we made for the capital as fast as we could. Even so, we only just arrived.
Thank goodness for that.
We're grateful to have your support.
Ha ha ha! To think I would get the chance to face you here after all, Prince Olivert! The goddess has truly shined her light upon us. Or the devils have cast their shadows at the very least.
Ugh! Who cares about a debaucherous prince and some bracer who's only as good as his arts? If you're going to try and talk big, at least bring Mueller Vander with you.
Oh, but we did bring him.
Pardon?
Contrary to the inside, things weren't looking so hot out in front of the castle, so we asked him to stay out there and hold the line. His friend showed up to help too, so who wants to bet how long it'll take before they got everything under control?
His friend? You couldn't mean...
Witness the sword of a Vander!
He's incredible.
So he's the young lion of the Vanders.
I would expect nothing finer from those charged with protecting the Imperial family.
Ladies and gentlemen of Thors, I've come to your aid. We should be able to handle everything here until reinforcements are...
You're finished!
Instructor Neidhart!
You came to help us?
Having him around will help even the odds a little.
Nice to see you made it, Neidhart. I heard they were keeping you busy over by the east exit. Didn't think you were going to show up so soon.
Brigadier General Wall has called for a temporary ceasefire in light of the current situation. Once I received permission from the Lieutenant General, I came here as fast as I could. I'm more surprised that you were able to make it this far into the city.
I'm only here because that idiot got it in his brain to burst in with his usual fanfare. But I left the babysitting duties to Toval, so not to worry. I can give this battle my full attention.
Is that so? In that case, what would you say to a friendly wager? Say, which of us can take down more of these knights?
You're on. We haven't had one of those since our days in the same battalion.
Oh my! What a combination of chiseled physiques and battlefield camaraderie! Would you mind if I joined in the fun too?
friend of yours, perhaps?
Let's just focus on fighting.
You just leave things here to us.
It looks like you've got quite the climb ahead of you. Rouse those fighting spirits of yours. And do what you can to save Cedric.
Yes, Your Highness!
We won't let you down.
Kick some ass, Toval.
Well, good luck.
We're counting on you.
Please, stay safe.
You're not going anywhere!
Your Highness!
Right there with you.
Arcus, activate!
Are they both casting arts at the same time?
What fun! How often does one get to do battle with two distinguished arts users at once? Then it seems I will have to demonstrate my proficiency with my own magic as well.
This is not the time to try and one-up each other! No! Come back here! Get back here, damn it!
We've reached the end of the second stratum.
What is that?
Wow, talk about quick.
You've been advancing the castle at an impressive rate.
I suspected as much.
Fee.
I knew it was you two. I thought you were busy over in the west.
We were, but Duke Cayenne called us back here yesterday.
Fortunate, as that allows us this chance to settle things with you.
True.
You okay, Fee?
Don't worry about me. I've got no more hesitations. I want to know what happened a year ago. Why you all left me behind after the boss died. Where the others are. What they're doing now. I've wanted those answers for a long time. And today, I want you to give me them.
Well, I don't think it'd hurt to tell her something. She's made it this far. She deserves a reward, don't you think?
Perhaps so. The reason we left you behind was because that was the boss's will.
His will?
Before he went to settle things with the Red Constellation's war god, he gave us a message. He told us if he died in that battle, we should get you out of the core once and for all.
As you may be aware, the boss was opposed to you being an active part of the Corps from the start. I imagine he thought it was a good time to stop you from remaining a part of it any longer.
He'd also figured out that the guild got wind of his duel, so he told us to try and make sure the Purple Lightning would find you and take you in.
It's hard to believe we're talking about the leader of a major Jaeger Corps here.
He's a man worthy of his title for bearing so much concern for his subordinates.
Boy, did I get played. Never guessed all that was his plan when I took her under my wing. He always was the clever sort.
As for the other question, the one about where the others are and what they're doing,
that we can't answer. Surely that comes as no surprise. You're no longer part of the Corps. Outsiders have no business being kept abreast of our internal affairs.
Still, if you really want to know, you could always beat it out of us. That's how us Jaegers do business, right?
Back before I joined Class 7, I always had to rely on others to protect me. When I was left wandering battlefields with nowhere to go, I only survived because the boss cared for me. When I fought battle after battle for the Corps, I only lived to see another day because of the things you two taught me. And when you left me behind, I only got by because Sarah rescued me. One misstep was all it would have taken for me to lose my way. But ever since enrolling at the academy, I've finally been able to work towards changing that. Now I'm no longer completely reliant on others. I can stand on my own 2 feet. I've become someone capable of protecting the family I treasure, instead of hopelessly being protected by them. And I was able to prove that too, because when I was separated from everyone this time, I was able to fight to take them, and everything else I lost, back again.
Fee.
You sure did. I'm not the girl you knew anymore. I'm no longer a child who can't do anything alone, who can't decide anything for herself. It doesn't matter if it's the academy or the Corps. If it's to protect what I care about, I'll strive every day to get stronger and stronger. Not because becoming stronger to earn what you want is the way of a Jaeger, but because it's my way as an individual.
Well said, Fee.
Well, I'll be. Hard to believe how much that little pipsqueak from back then's grown.
The boss seems to have got his wish. Although I doubt even he foresaw how far you would come.
What terrifying battle auras.
So, what do you say? Show us you can flap with your own wings instead of just being coddled in the nest.
As for the rest of you, you can show us whether you have the strength to surpass us and step farther inside.
Gladly.
Commencing hostilities. Let's take them out.
Understood.
Come on, then.
Let's see exactly what you got.
Okay. 1, 2... and down. Got it.
An opening!
You ain't gonna like these.
My turn. No escape! Saya! My turn. Oh, please. Now!
There!
You have my thanks.
Thanks.
My turn. Now's our chance.
You're done.
Here I go.
You'll do it. I ain't done yet.
me genocide reign!
Imperial
Too slow.
Here I go. Fly! Here's where the real Levels on!
I wasn't paying attention.
Let's get this over with.
I'll handle this.
Very well. Know your place.
Impressive.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
They're not known as some of the strongest Jaegers around for nothing.
What incredible power!
We may be enemies, but I can't help but be filled with admiration.
Who'd have thought that a bunch of kids would be able to corner us like this?
This could be quite an enjoyable battle after all.
What?
Did we barely even harm them?
Black battle auras.
We can answer your question from earlier, but I'm afraid our contract forbids us from letting you go any farther.
We've got our pride as a Jaeger Corps, you know. So long as we live, you ain't taking a single step past us.
War cry?
Ugh, I knew they were strong, but not this strong.
I don't think I have a choice here.
We made it just in time.
Shall we go on the offensive?
What?
Wait.
The hell?
Sharon?
Captain Claire!
Oh, look, it's my two favorite people.
It's so wonderful to see you again.
I'm pleased to see everyone as well. It took some time to catch up to you.
Haha! Well, look who decided to show up.
The Severing Chains and the Icy Maiden. We couldn't pray to the goddess for two people more worthy of our time.
We'll handle them. Keep going.
Leave everything to us.
Thank you.
We appreciate your support.
I'm sure you two will hold your own just fine.
Take care, you two.
Can't say I ever wanted to end up indebted to either of you, but I owe you guys a beer.
Just be careful, okay? The same to you, my lady.
V! The others in the Corps are doing just fine. They're acting separately from us right now, to bring back the boss.
What?
What?
Go onward. The next foe you face is the strongest of all. Don't let your guard down for even a second.
Finally. That took way too long.
What is this I feel? Here we are.
I think we're at the end of this stratum.
I feel as though we've just stepped into an ancient temple of some description.
Someone's here.
We all know you're there, so you can come right on out. McBurn the almighty conflagration.
We saw each other at the Duke's fortress, right? Bet you're as psyched as I am to have been dragged out to a place like this.
You got that right.
If you don't want to be here, then you can get out of our way and leave. Enforcers are pretty much allowed to do whatever they want in Ouroboros, right?
What do you mean, whatever they want?
I do recall Sharon saying something along those lines.
What a peculiar organization.
Well, I could, I guess. I've got about zero interest in anything you kids are fighting for. And I'm not Erebonian, so not like it matters to me who wins the war either. I've just got one order of business to take care of, then I'll be happy to get out of your faces.
What are you planning?
You've got the Purple Lightning with you, but we can have fun some other time. Reen Schwarzer, get your Divine Knight in here.
What?
Are you planning on trying to defeat him all by yourself?
What?
But that's ludicrous.
That's exactly what I'm planning. Don't get me wrong, kinda curious about what your powers can do now. But I shouldn't need to hold back at all in a one-on-one against that giant hunk of metal. So come on, don't be shy. Hurry up and call him.
This is nuts.
Don't listen to him! Remember your battle with the Azure Awakener! You won't have that chance if you call him now!
Yeah, I know. You're strong. It's frighteningly clear how much your abilities are in a whole different league to the rest of us. I doubt there's anything in this world that it can't incinerate.
I feel the same way. I can only guess what you have is somehow connected to the divergent laws of Ouroboros.
Not another word, little lady.
Huh?
Well, you're right. Still want to try your luck against me?
That's right. I'd be a fool to think we can completely defeat you. But I have every reason to believe we can cleave open a path past you. On behalf of everyone who's ever placed their faith in us, we will overcome, no matter how strong a demon you are.
It would be an honor to test my blade against you.
Guess I shouldn't hold back one bit.
As long as we're together, nothing will stand in our way. Time to show you the full power of Zephyr's crafts.
I shall demonstrate all the pride the Alberea name has to offer.
I'll do all I can to suppress the power of his flames.
Okay. If that's how you want to do it. So let's knock it off with the tired one-liners and get down to business. You can do all the talking you want after.
Don't be afraid. Class 7, our objective is to force our way past him.
Make sure you all have combat links enabled. We're going to need them to stand a chance.
Understood.
Go on. Show me how hot you can make me.
Right. No problem. Here I go. Overdrive!
got some bite to go with your bark.
It's my turn. Now!
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much.
Too slow. Got it.
An opening!
Come on.
I'll handle it. 1, 2. And done.
Got it.
An opening!
Come on.
Eliminating targets.
Come on.
Turn to ash!
Too slow. Got it.
An opening!
Come on.
Okay. 1, 2. And done.
Now.
An opening!
Come on.
Very well. I leave this to you.
All right, let's get this started. Time to try one.
Seriously.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
His strength is immense.
He isn't known as one of the strongest in Ouroboros for nothing.
In a whole different league is right.
Damn, this is good. Looks like you guys will do just fine.
Those flames around him.
Who cares what Abyss and Steel have planned? I've been struggling to find someone ever since that idiot Luve went and kicked it.
Luve? Lenhart the Blade Lord?
I can't wait to see how much I have to turn up the heat to take you kids out.
What? How?
This is what you meant by all of you? Get out of the way!
He really is the blazing demon. His power's beyond comprehension.
Can he even be defeated by human hands? He's just like the flame demon in ancient legend.
How can anyone be this strong?
I don't like doing it, but it's better than us all dying here. Heed my call! Valor!
That won't be necessary. Take this! Shining Phoenix Slash!
Viscount Arsene.
Father!
I see I arrived not a moment too soon. I'm proud of you for withstanding his assault like that.
Your lordship!
I think I'm in love. I mean, thank you for coming.
Sarah, stop thinking out loud. Thank goodness you're here.
Thank you so much for coming.
The Radiant Blade Master, Victor S. Arcade. How could I forget there was always one guy around here worth my time? Well, no matter how skilled you might be, your sword isn't going to be enough to defeat me. But you don't need me to tell you that, right?
Is that a sword?
It's a sword from a higher plane. No, it's... That sword shouldn't be able to exist in this world.
It's called the demonic sword Anbar. It was paired with the sword Kernfighter that Luvi used way back when. But the two of us go so well together that it ends up looking a little more something like this.
Black flames?
Alright. You ready to get started? Even if it's so damn obvious you're not gonna win. Not with my power.
How naive.
Me?
But Galan, Charles.
No blade could be more worthy of this duel than the one wielded by my ancestor.
Power is but an extension of oneself. And what is a sword if not power wrought in steel? I can't deny that your unnatural power far surpasses what I can call for. But ultimately, it's not the might of one's blade, but will and strength of spirit that decide the battle. And so they shall, here and now!
Have it your way! Your will is just one more thing I can burn to cinders. Together with your sword and that wing of light around it!
Don't make me laugh!
As if I'm watching a clash between entire armies. I don't think there's any weapon in the army with that much power.
We have no place in a battle between those who transcend the limits of ordinary humans.
Go now! There are more important matters for you to take care of.
Now's our chance. Let's get to the elevator.
Understood.